Yeah, beat it, Yusuke. Yeah! Yeah! Left, right! Yeah! Death Battle's finally back. We got my boy Ichigo Kurosaki versus Yusuke Urameshi. These are two of my personal GOATs. As you can see from the YouTube channel profile picture, Yusuke is literally my PFP. I had two different ones. I had this one right here. This is from the Dark Tournament where Yusuke first takes off his bands. And then my old one, it might be in the corner of some of these videos. My old one was when he said bye to Ryzen and he had like the red jacket on and the bag on his back. So Yusuke is my GOAT. I love Ichigo too. These are both within my top 5 favorite anime. Bleach is like hovering around the 5 to like 8 range because like between 5 to 8, it really depends on my day. But Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite of all time. These are two of my favorite GOATs. I love to see the Yu Yu Hakusho representation, but I know Yusuke is going to get dogged. There is no reality where Yusuke wins this fight. There is zero chance. When I tell you no chance, like there is literally, when I tell you zero chance. Zero chance Yusuke wins this fight. So we'll see how it goes. 5 to 8 is insane. Cause my 5 to 8 favorite anime is Bleach, Dragon Ball. What else would be in that 5 to 8 range? Like Hunter x Hunter, and I don't know what else. But like it really depends on the day. Cause my top 4 like etched in stone is Yu Yu Hakusho, Kingdom, Vagabond, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Berserk as well. Berserk is like the 5 to 8 range. So Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. It really depends on how I'm feeling that day. That's within that 5 to 8 range. But my top 4 is like etched in stone for real. Zeph, are you going to DreamCon this year? I am not. I have a wedding that exact Saturday in Congo. So I can't even go for like one day. Congo is a whole day trip. It's literally physically impossible for me to make DreamCon this year. Sadly, I really wanted to make it. Unless something happened to the wedding date, I'm not making it this year, sadly. And there's mad creators in the niche going. Like Noah, Kevin, like dude, every name in the niche is going. I think even Derek FDB. So sad that I missed that. I would have loved to see them niggas, but it's what it is. Let's get into it. Let me stop yapping. Let's go. Who do y'all? If y'all ain't seen this, who y'all got? By the way, I think it's clear Ichigo. You're crazy if you guess anybody but Ichigo. You're crazy.
Ichigo Kurosaki versus Yusuke Urameshi.
The substitute Shinigami of Bleach versus the spirit detective of Yu Yu Hakusho.
I know we just started. I'm sorry. Why did they take their break, by the way? I know we haven't reacted to Death Battle in a long time. It's been since like November. It's been a minute. What happened?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Tell me, Boomstick, what happens when we die?
Endless nothingness? Jeez, man, I don't know. We just started.
Our souls are ferried by Shinigami, gods of death, in an eternal cycle of death and rebirth.
That was my second guess.
And when a soul goes astray, warped by evil and regret, it's a Shinigami's job to purify such violent hollows and send them off to the realm of the dead, the Soul Society.
Works great, till it doesn't. Enter Ichigo Kurosaki, whose tragic anime backstory came way too early when his mom was killed by a hollow. Reason number 1 why you should never want your kid to be the anime protagonist.
Left with his grief, young Ichigo was crushed under the weight of survivor's guilt.
So he lashed out the only way he knew how, beating people up.
But this wound began to heal when he found his calling, upon meeting a Shinigami named Rukia.
Editing going crazy. Hold on. Yeah, I like these name cut-ins real quick. I'm liking these. I'm liking these.
To stop a powerful hollow, she gave Ichigo her powers, rousing unseen potential within.
Boom! Just like that, Ichigo's a Shinigami.
Substitute Shinigami. To carry out his duties, Ichigo sheds his body for an invisible one made of spiritual matter called Reishi. He can wield vast amounts of spiritual energy, called Ryoku, and exert it offensively in the form of spiritual pressure, or Reiatsu.
Okay, that's a lot of big words, but all it really means is he's a super-powered ghost with an epic sword. His spirit aura is so strong, it can stun-lock foes, crushing them under his own power, even fatally.
He controls spirit matter
Wow.
in and around him.
So we basically got hockey.
For defense and leaping off of invisible footholds in the air. Paired with speed-boosting skills like Shunpo, he can virtually fly.
Say goodbye to the kid who beat up bullies for their lunch money, and hello to the town's new superhero, with fellow Ghostbusters, Orihime, Chad, and Uryu. Plus Rukia.
Yup.
It was the Shinigami's job to
Shout out my dog Uryu, by the way. That's my goal.
Balancing responsibilities at school, of course. GPA comes first, and maybe a round or two of tech.
But it wouldn't be possible without his Shinigami blade, a Zanpakuto. It's basically a
Indeed.
superpowered spirit that...
What's y'all favorite arc in Bleach, by the way? Mine gotta be the Aranka arc. I think that arc is like, I never had so much. The reason why Bleach is so high, someone in the YouTube chat asked me where One Piece was. The reason why Bleach is so high in my top 10 is because the Aranka arc gotta be the most fun I've ever had reading a manga, like ever. That arc is so fun. I love that arc. So Aranka arc, like from when they first enter Wako Mundo to when Ichigo defeats Aizen. That part of the story, that's like one of my favorite stretches of manga ever. But where I would put One Piece in my list, One Piece would be between like the 9 to 12 range. Same with like Naruto. One Punch Man would be there too, and Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan would be higher. Attack on Titan is like top 5 if I didn't hate the ending as much as I did. I really don't like the ending. So, and I don't think the beginning of Attack on Titan is as good as like its prime. Like Attack on Titan is like, in my opinion, Attack on Titan is like a 6 out of 10 until season 3. And then from season 3 to season 4, it's like a 10 out of 10. And then the ending is like, I don't know. But that's me personally. One Piece, One Piece just does a lot of stuff that's not for me personally. And Naruto is great. It's just like Shippuden just has a lot of problems that like kind of messes up compared to like whatever it's compared to. But I love Naruto the whole way though. Naruto I don't have as much problems with. I just don't think it peaks as high.
Physically a
But
sword. Ghost sword.
Though strangely, Ichigo's sword is composed of 2 distinct spirits, both named Zangetsu.
I never got spoiled for AOT. I didn't get spoiled for Reiner or Bartol. I didn't get spoiled.
Anyway, the double ghost sword gives Ichigo.
How do you hate season 2 of AOT? I don't hate season 2, but like besides literally that betrayal, there's not interesting stuff that happens for like rewatch that season. It's not that interesting. It's really not. I don't like how the betrayal comes up either. They just I read the manga and I watched at the same time. I was like reading the manga and then I was watching the anime on certain parts. Like let's say like there was a quote unquote boring part. I was like, okay, let me like not watch the episode. I'm just reading the manga chapters of it. So I've seen both. But I've seen season 2 in full. I've seen the manga in full. Like I went back, I watched them both side by side. Literally besides I didn't like how the betrayal was set up, number one. It kind of just comes out of nowhere. I never really liked how it's just like they just say it. The part where they like kidnap Eren and take him to the forest, stuff like that, it's not that interesting. Rewatch it for real. It's really not that interesting. There's the whole thing with like that old dude in that like ice cavern. If I'm not wrong, that's season 2 as well. The Monkey Titan stuff and all that is great. I just don't think the whole season is as good as y'all gas it to be. I think it's retrospective thinking. When you think about it in retrospect, you only think of the good moments. The good moments are incredible, but like in serious, if you actually watch the whole thing, it's not that fire. Season 2 is not that good.
Sword beams. Getsuga Tensho!
Getsuga Tensho is incredibly powerful, and so effective that Ichigo developed multiple variants. He can fire it as a wave, detonate it mid-attack to act as a barrier, and combine 2 at once into the even stronger Getsuga Jujisho.
To cut even the biggest hollows down to size, Ichigo was ridiculously strong, even from frame 1.
He can make giant shockwaves and parry spiritual light beams from a Menos Grande. And these aren't fake, slower-than-light lasers. Guidebooks confirm they're real light, and the novels say so too.
Plus, early on, Uryu moved so fast that he left his own shadow behind.
But as Ichigo became more involved
Damn.
in the Soul Society, he
God damn.
he wasn't good enough.
This Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even see him. Time for a good old-fashioned training arc. Hit the music!
Until now,
I love this training arc, by the way. This is one of the most creative ones. Love this training arc.
Boost that takes most Shinigami a decade to master.
Bankai! In Bankai,
That's when he was boxing that little girl, right? Love that one.
on douchebag Byakuya. Even in Shikai, he blocked an attack that could destroy the whole friggin' Soul Society.
Because Ichigo's greatest gift is his potential to improve. Despite only being a teenager, he mastered swordsmanship well enough to thrash experts who had been training for centuries. He can quickly adapt to new weapons and styles mid-fight, surpassing his limits time and time again.
Like when he took on Catboy Grimjow. He was getting clamped, but as soon as he heard Orihime cheering him on, that was all he needed to smash.
Yeah, I love this fight too.
You mean Grimjow, right?
Yeah, but even with that main character energy, Ichigo couldn't match Big Bad Aizen. With just a finger, Aizen stuffed Ichigo's Bankai and his theme song, Rude.
One of the coldest moments, by the way. Top 3 moment in Bleach.
Hollow Zangetsu wasn't going to make it easy.
Old Man Zang's pretty chill.
I remember, y'all remember when Hollow Ichigo was like a really popular TikTok song? He was part of a really popular TikTok sound. He's like, so what's the characteristic that differences these two beings? Instinct. Yeah. If y'all know, if you know, you know. If you was on any talk back then, man, yo, shout out my GOAT, Hollow Ichigo. I love this nigga, man. He's great. Love that nigga, bro.
Still, Ichigo needed his help and conjured a hollow mask to expand his power. But this meant the
I'm gonna have to
hollow
open my
within
window.
only grew stronger.
Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass super senses, and heal lost limbs. But piss him off enough, and he'll go full hollow. And you really don't want that.
Hollowification exceeds even Bankai, and was enough to crush Ukiura in a battle that shook all of Hueco Mundo, the world of
Oh,
Hollow.
wow, really?
Full hollow Ichigo could even tear through all 3 layers of hell.
But with help from
Yeah, Yusuke, you're cooked, bro. Yusuke did have like that one thing that Death Battle did say for like Hiei is that Yusuke did when he punched Yomi, their like energy eclipsed the top of spirit of like the demon realm, and like the demon realm is huge. They got like damn near infinite layers. But this isn't, dude. Yusuke's not scaling to that, bro. Yusuke not scaling to that. It's like they set my nigga up so bad, bruh. They set him up so bad. It's crazy. Someone said Johnny Youngbotch is perfect for Ichigo. I love Johnny Youngbotch, if that's how you say his name. I love him, bro. But I hate how, if you listen to English dubs, he's in every single English dub. And every character he plays is just Ichigo with a different filter. Every single one. I hate how common he is. And I don't know if it's the same in Japanese, I don't know the Japanese language. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell OD. But, yo, the way dubs be passing around the same dub actors, especially with Johnny Youngboss, bro. Every time I watch a dub anime, he's in every single one. It's like it's an inside joke of myself. Every time I hear someone that sounds like Ichigo, I'm like, it's him. And it's damn near always him. I'm watching Gurren Lagann right now. Bro, one of the little kids, after the time skip, grows up. The moment I heard that nigga, I'm like, that's Lelouch. That's him. And like, yeah, Johnny was never Z Broly. Why is he Z Broly? Why is he Broly? They gave that nigga too many roles. Like, he's a great actor, don't get me wrong. But like, god damn, bro. Dude, that nigga voice in everything. Like, if you have an English dub anime, Johnny Youngboss is gonna be in the damn dub, bro. It's absurd. This nigga's in everything. Oh my gosh. Like, damn.
Could even tear through all 3 layers of hell.
But with help from his secret Shinigami father, Ichigo continued to train for months in the Dangai, a corridor between dimensions, until he was finally ready to challenge Aizen.
Challenge is an understatement. He manhandled Aizen, shattered mountains with sheer aura, and flexed so hard he smashed out of the black coffin, which crushes space like a mini black hole.
And yet, it still wasn't enough. So by becoming Getsuga itself, Ichigo unleashed his ultimate attack, Mugetsu, defeating Aizen at the cost of all his power.
He might have saved everyone, but now it was back to Normieville.
Ichigo never truly realized until then just how much being a Shinigami meant to him. The power to protect others, his drive, his pride in himself was gone. He would give anything to get
This is such a great arc too. I can't believe people really went out their way to like say that. I forgot what the name of this arc. I think it's Fullbringer. People said the Fullbringer arc is bad. Anyone who said that, bro, you just don't understand. Like, you don't have comprehension. I don't know how you could sit here and say that arc was terrible. Like, that arc was freaking amazing. I love that arc.
Shinigami again.
Just in time for a 1,000-year blood war with a final endgame boss, Yuhabak.
This arc is insane too. I want to cover this one day.
Shinigami tried their best.
Love this arc.
Ichigo was special enough to pull it off.
His father was a Shinigami. His mother was a member of the ancient Quincy's and possessed by a Hollow. Hence, his two Zanpakuto spirits, one Quincy, the other Hollow and Shinigami, made Ichigo a perfect union to break Yhwach's plan. Finally, Ichigo understood himself, fully unifying with both Zanpakuto spirits within. With that came a new Shikai and two new Zanpakuto.
True Shikai! If you thought Ichigo was strong before, oh boy, he's the strongest Shinigami alive. They're dead. Undead? Yeah.
Stronger than Kenpachi, who could split the Dangai in half. Stronger than Senjumaru,
Wow.
who shook heaven and earth across the realms.
God
And strong enough
damn.
to match Yhwach, even after he absorbed the Soul King.
Juiced up with Soul King power.
Yeah, Yhwach was so
You all three
broken.
realms. The
He was so broken, bro. If you was reading that live, bro, he was so broken. Man, this is so unfair for Yusuke. I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
Soul Society
I feel so
and
bad.
Rango Mundo, plus the Dangai and Garganta in between, which have a bunch of pocket dimensions sprinkled in. Hell, just the Soul King's corpse sent a shockwave across all the realms.
And it's not a matter of disrupting the flow of souls. Yhwach was going to end everything through sheer power alone.
But Ichigo still wasn't done powering up.
Entering a new half-hollow form and merging his Getsuga Tencho with a mighty hollow attack, the Gran Ray Sero.
Making a giant crescent slash that rips through space itself.
All that power culminating in his true Bankai.
Wow.
A power so great, even Yhwach was scared of it.
Joke's on you! Ichigo didn't even need it! You're done!
Ichigo was finally content. And 10 years later, he remains a Shinigami, having found the courage to stand on the edge of life and death, conquer his fears, and walk on.
Yo, y'all remember when Bleach was like, Bleach came back and like it showed Ichigo and like his son and all that. It's like this image right here. Did that ever happen? Like it was literally announced that Bleach was coming back. It was getting like a little sequel series. Coming back manga. What the hell happened to that? This right here. What happened to this, bro? Is that not coming out? Because I know people said it was a one-shot. I thought the one-shot teased a new arc coming. Or it was literally just a one-shot and that was it. Like the Hell arc still ain't coming out. It's coming back after the anime? Oh, damn. We're going to have to wait a minute then. I know it's coming back. The anime ends, I think, this quarter, if I'm not wrong, right? The part 3 starting, I think, within the next month. Or it already started. If I'm not mistaken.
Most teenagers have no idea what they want to do.
My
with life.
oh!
However,
Oh my god! Yo, hold on. Don't tell me that's my goat, you're Messi, nigga. Oh, don't tell me that's my goat, you're Messi. Yo, they set you up, bro. They set you up. They set you up so bad, bro. Dude, one thing I love about Yu Hakusho makes it's what's it called? Its dilemma is so intense, but none of them scale high. So I never really liked putting Yu Yu Hakusho in like death battles and things that are like, because Yu Yu Hakusho does not scale high enough at all. Like original Dragon Ball could probably wash the entirety of Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho does not scale high to any anime at all. Like one thing I always bring up as a example, one of the biggest power scaling moments in the series is Toguro literally at 60% of his power. 60%. Over half. One of his biggest scaling moments is him taking down a parking garage. Kid Goku could decimate a city by like the second arc. Master Roshi was taking out the moon in the second arc. You can't scale these to any other nigga, bro. You can't scale them to anybody. It's really not fair. It's really not fair. Someone said JoJo too. I haven't seen JoJo in full. I heard them niggas in like part like 5 or 6. Don't one of them stands literally like reset the universe? Like which part is it where like the universe is damn near in like an infinite loop or resets? It's Poochie who does that, right? Or something of the sort. It's something crazy. JoJo got hacks, bro. You can't. I wouldn't even put JoJo and Yu Yu Hakusho in the same sentence. Like, nah, bro. I know JoJo got crazy hacks. From what I'm seeing. Made in Heaven. Yeah, that one. dude, absurd. Yu Yu Hakusho can't scale to. There's little to no anime where Yu Yu Hakusho can like go tit for tat with. Maybe JJK. JJK does not scale that high to my memory, unless there's some crazy stuff in the manga that I forgot about, like Sukuna does. JJK does not scale super high. Like they're like city level. Naruto, nah. End of Naruto. Anyone in End of Naruto could literally one-tap anyone from Yu Yu Hakusho. Shout out D-Smokes with the tier 1 sub. What's up, YN? What's good with you, my nigga? JJK would fry too, to be honest. But JJK does not scale super high either. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, you can't scale Yu Yu with any other series. Like, once I saw this, I was guaranteed he lost. I know Hiei fought somebody, though. Who did he fight? It's not here. Who did Hiei fight? I know Hiei fought someone before. It's not the first time they done Yu Yu Hakusho. And did Hiei win that fight?
Juvenile delinquent.
Y'all let me know.
Because he only ever wanted to do one thing.
He fought Sasuke. Did he win that fight with Sasuke? He shouldn't have.
Be they women, old folk, or babies, Yusuke lived to fight. It's what gave life meaning. Who cares about stupid things like friends and family?
Which is why
Hiei won?
When one day
Hiei won that fight. I remember watching it because there's a scene. I remember, I don't know if I saw the clip or I watched the video before, but I know Death Battle used, they might even bring it up here. They used a clip of Yusuke punching Yomi to scale somebody. I remember it was Hiei, but I don't remember. I didn't know he won that fight though. That's not a video I watched. They're gonna use it here. Yeah, somewhere here. Like, yes, this moment exactly. They used this in that Hiei video to scale him. Which, I mean, sure, but I know he, that's like, I don't know. They don't actually scale to, like, this. Like, they just use, like, the math to, like, be like, okay, if you're able to output this amount of energy, you're, like, this strong. But if you actually watch the series, they're not that strong, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of what Dragon Ball fans do. Like, they'll see, like, oh, if you look at what the power Goku's putting out, he's able to, like, destroy 2 multiverses at once. But, like, in the series, he will never actually do that. Like, the math will outscale what they're actually capable of doing. Let me go back. I hope that makes sense. I hope. Like, the math outscales what the author would actually make them capable of being able to accomplish. Hope that made sense.
Old folk or babies, Yusuke lived to fight. It's what gave life meaning. Who cares about stupid things like friends and family?
Which is why it was so surprising when one day he threw himself in front of a speeding car to save a child, bringing that reckless life to a screeching halt.
Truck-kun claims another victim.
But this is chapter 1 of a battle shonen, so death is hardly the end.
Surprisingly, though, it wasn't a spooky skeleton in a hood who arrived to claim Yusuke's soul. It was a blue-haired anime girl on a broomstick.
Shout out my Beisky Botan, man. Yo.
Unfortunately,
she was like my waifu back when I was watching this, bro. She was like top tier. She was my fave, bro.
His selfless death coming and didn't have any space prepared for him. Imagine being such a menace to society that the second you do something nice, hell itself gets caught with its pants down.
So the underworld surrogate king, Koenma, offered Yusuke an alternative. He could return to life as an agent of the afterlife, a spirit detective, solving supernatural crimes and fighting off demonic threats to humanity.
Naturally, Yusuke did what anyone would do in that situation, and told Satan Jr. to stuff it. I mean, he was never really good for anything, and no one was gonna miss him. So what's the point of coming back to life? It's not like his mom would be sad, or his childhood sweetheart Keiko would be heartbroken, or even his rival Kuwabara would shed manly tears. Oh man.
At the sight of love,
Botan above Kuwabara's sister, nigga, of course. Y'all gonna see in my Dark Tournament video, I do not like, after rewatching the Dark Tournament, I don't really like Kuwabara's sister like that. She's kind of too negative. Like, she'll in real life watch her brother about to die, and she'll be like, well, that's Kuwabara for you. I don't care. Like, Keiko had to check her multiple times in that arc to care about her brother. Yet when Sakyo, an evil nigga, is about to die, she's crying straight tears. Yo, I hated her on my rewatch, man. Hell no. Hell, yo, I'm taking Yusuke mom over Kuwabara's sister, man. Yo, get out of here, yo. Boy, slow down.
Yusuke had a change of
Come on, bro.
Accepted Koenma's offer, returning to life with a new purpose and a new job.
And newfound ass-kicking ability.
She was on some bull, bro. She was on some bull that whole arc.
Yusuke learned to harness Reiki, or spirit energy. He's ridiculously strong, fast, and durable, heals from wounds quickly, and can see spirits invisible to mortal men.
Even early on, Yusuke could parry Suzaku's lightning arrows, which are formed from real lightning called down from the sky. And with the help of legendary warrior Genkai, he mastered a
Shout out
signature
Genkai.
move that could blast anyone to smithereens.
My favorite
Spirit
shonen
gun.
move ever.
Mine
the
too.
Spirit
Yup.
gun.
Actually, I don't know if it'd be my favorite. I like the spirit gun. I don't know if it's my favorite. What is your favorite shonen move, chat? Mine would probably be the Kaioken. I ain't gonna lie. I love the Kaioken. I love RDC Loki put me onto this one. I love Luffy's what is it? The Ga Sekando Gomu Gomu no. I love that. Yo, that's so hard. That would be like my top 2. I don't know what else. I love Gear 5's transformation, but Gear 5 would definitely. I love if you were reading One Piece weekly when Gear 5 dropped, nigga. That was like when Super Saiyan hit the streets, nigga. That was like crack. Oh my goodness. But those are probably my top 2. I really like the Kaioken. I adore the Kaioken, but Spirit Gun would be up there though. I wouldn't say my favorite.
Shots, but eventually he turned it into his personal WMD. Stronger than any weapon on Earth, he could go finger blasting around as much as he wants.
The spirit gun is more versatile than it appears. Yusuke can bounce it off surfaces for sneak attacks, propel himself around like a rocket in flight, and produce massive explosions with each shot.
He can twist it up for a spirit shotgun, a mighty AoE blast, or a spirit punch where he keeps the energy stored in his fists and clobbers the hell out of you. And the spirit wave, a Kamehameha from before we uncultured Americans knew what a Kamehameha was.
Yusuke may be a punk, but he's the
Not really a Kamehameha though, but
He's
fair.
not afraid to fight dirty, throwing his shoes, using sleight of hand to place cigarettes.
Yeah, bro, I love when he throws his shoe at Sensui. One of the best moments in that fight.
Like Cabana, who's said to have mastered all forms of martial combat.
But his best secret is how quickly he improves. All it takes is a round of training or someone threatening his friends, and Yusuke's power will spike to match stronger enemies, even if it means literally burning through his own life force for a power.
Literally.
All known demons.
Yusuke beating down the doctor is one of the funniest beatdowns I ever seen. Nah, literally. Literally. Love that one.
We're talking local threats at best. C and B are getting a bit dicey in a destroy your city kind of way. A and S? Well, hold on to your ass. We're talking end of the world.
As Yusuke forged bonds with new allies, like demons Hiei and Kurama, as well as his old pal Kuwabara, he found himself facing opponents he couldn't beat, such as the monstrous Toguro, who could vaporize weaker demons and crush their souls with sheer aura.
But Yusuke needed to survive and protect his loved ones, so he had no choice but to rank up, even if it meant absorbing the power of a small star. Thanks, Genkai!
Our
Oh,
sun
really?
has an average luminosity of 380 septillion
Genkai's power was that of a small star. They ain't say that in the show. No way.
watts. Or
No
joules.
way. Maybe in the
Small stars
sub. I haven't seen this. I only seen the subbed one time. To be fair, every time I rewatch Yu shows in the dub, I only seen the sub once. So I don't think they ever said that though. That's crazy.
Red dwarfs output about 1/10
In the manga,
So this spirit
I don't remember that in the manga either. I read the manga like twice.
9 million megatons
That's crazy.
of TNT.
Enough to send Toguro to the grave.
Even after pushing past his own limits, Yusuke would still need more power to face S-class threats like Sensui, a past spirit detective gone bad, and a great measuring stick for what top-tier demons are capable of.
Sensui was so yoked he couldn't even use all his power in the human world without threatening to bring down the whole thing. He compared destroyed the
entire
goddamn
planet
to kicking an anthill.
According to Genkai, Yusuke could destroy the planet too, if he really wanted. And even A-class threats like King Enma have shaken both the demon and human worlds.
That anima guy is strong as balls. In the past, he fought the Netherworld King.
Hold on. I would have said this. Hold on. They put this note right here. They said, based on Sensui and Genkai's wording, they're likely referencing the complete planetary destruction, not just raising the surface. I'm not gonna lie. When I watch the series or read it, I think they mean the surface. Like when Genkai's like Yusuke could destroy the world if he wants to, I think she means like if he wanted to fight the entire planet, he could. I don't think. I don't know if they really meant, yo, if Yusuke upped the spirit gun right now, he'd blow up the planet. I don't think they meant that. Like if you just look at the feats that are in the series too, again in the Dark Tournament. I'm gonna pull up the clip while they talk. But like Genkai literally destroys a big boulder, and that's a feat. That is like incredible to Yusuke. So I don't think they don't jump that fast. And when she said that, if I'm not wrong, it's pre Sensui fight. Or no, this is Three Kings. So like he was Sensui level, but again, I don't know if they meant that for real. I don't know about that one.
And remake the Netherworld.
But Yusuke's power.
Never seen this movie, by the way. Big of a Yu Yu Hakusho fan I am. Never seen this movie. I gotta watch it.
Both of them, to the point where he overloaded Yakumo with his own energy. And do keep in mind, Yusuke was still only A class at the time, a far cry from S classes like Sensui, whose sacred energy was 10 times his superior.
But not for long, sucker, because turns out Yusuke was a demon himself.
Literally. Yusuke is the descendant of an ancient and incredibly powerful being, one of the strongest in existence, Raizen, the Demon King.
With his Bazoku mark, Yusuke can channel Raizen's spirit for a huge power boost and a massive thirst for.
Shout out my Go Raizen.
This was his first taste of a
this right here, by the way.
Type of spirit energy, Yoki,
a form of energy used by.
A lot of people love the Raizen transformation. I preferred the one in the Genkai arc. I'm not the Genkai arc. The Three Kings arc. I prefer the one with like where he has all the tattoos on his body. But the white-haired one is beast too. But yeah, this moment right here, all she does is destroy a rock. And like this blows Yusuke's mind. This blows Yusuke's mind. I don't think they meant like the planet. I don't think they scaled that fast up, in my opinion.
Demons. Like normal Reiki, it can be amplified by intense emotions. Unlike normal Reiki, its use creates a pleasurable feeling, feeding into the user's rage and bloodlust, the feral animal within.
So Yusuke upgraded his spirit gun to a demon gun. It's the same thing, but red. Oh, and it's strong enough to blast Sensui past the horizon, putting Yusuke's power firmly in S class.
And making him a prime candidate to rule the demon world. But as he was thrust into a tournament vying for that throne, Yusuke began to wonder if all this power was what he really wanted.
Self-reflection? From I'll kick your ass, Yusuke Urameshi? Nah, we can worry about that later. There's a tournament to win. Which one of you, girl, baby, or grandparents is first?
Even then, as Yusuke took on the Demon King Yomi in an epic final battle, he was still growing. He had become far stronger than before, even achieving a unique version of the Mozoku form separate from Raizen's influence.
And a brand spanking new form of power. Kinda like Sensui's sacred energy, but even better. It's so unprecedented, it doesn't even have a name, but it's golden glowy,
strong enough to clash with.
Love this fight, bro.
An explosion that split the heavens above and decimated the Okunin tree below, pushing the Demon King himself to his absolute limits.
But then, Yusuke lost. It's not all bad though. Even if being king would have been cool, Yusuke realized he wanted something more. He'd grown up and chose to walk a new path.
It was always Yusuke's connections with others that motivated him above all else. And it was in those connections that he found his happy ending.
But I wouldn't piss him off if you can avoid it. Get him in the right mood or threaten the human world, and the spirit detective will beat your stupid ass.
Long has its return been foretold, but now, finally, it is reborn.
The original Death Battle shirt that once dominated.
I knew it was an ad coming. All right, let's skip this. Let's go.
Death Battle.
All right, chat. Put your bets in. I'm sorry. You rest in peace to Yusuke, bro. I better not open Twitter and see no type of slander. I'm gonna actually get mad. Cause this is my goal right here. I refuse. Yo, anybody watching this, please, for the love of God, I want to see no Yusuke slander. Cause I know he's getting whooped. I know he's getting dogged. This might be the most uneven death battle I done seen since we started this channel. Might be. This is, come on, bruh. Like, dude, no chance. Coffin baby against an atomic bomb, bro. I got Ichigo in a sweep. Talking Ichigo in 5. Ichigo in a sweep. I got him in 4.
It's a demon. That's hollow. No doubt about it.
Did they? I feel like when they used to do death battles, it used to say fight. Did it not? I've noticed that in these few. Sorry for interrupting. Did they not used to say fight before they started? They need to bring that back. It feels kind of awkward. I need to bring that back. It's been bothering me for a minute. Just notice this is a sprite animation too. This is not one of their 3D animated ones or live action. So this is we're getting classic Death Battle here. Oh, hold on, they're mixing it. It's sprite and 3D. That's hard. Yeah, BDA, Yusuke. Yeah! Yeah! Left, right! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, yeah. Cap him. That's gold. That's my goal. That's gold. Oh, my gosh. Ain't no way.
Change. Reckless idiot.
No way. Hit him with the Aizen.
Demon energy got you scared? Nah. Getsuga. Two at once? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
He never does that in the show. He actually, he has never shot it both at once in the show. I just realized he's never done that. He never went like this in the show. That's crazy. He shot two back to back. He never did this.
Give in to me, Yusuke. Let's devour him together.
Hell no! This is my fight, jackass! You just hold me back!
God damn, hit him with the Broly!
Yeesh, rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner?
Let's do it. Like old times.
Oh no, that was a Ucleora reference. No, I said Broly. Nah, that's Ucleora. That just clicked in my head. Ucleora did that to that nigga, bro. Damn!
Like old times. Is that the best you can do? I can go even faster if you'd like. Hell yeah! Bring it on, asshole!
That's my goal right there. Yeah!
You, even if it kills me, I'm putting it all on the line. You better do the same. Screw that.
I understand for the death battle they do that. I'll be real. Ichigo didn't even have to bring out that form. If this was a real fight, Ichigo didn't even need that. Let's keep going though. Wow.
Give me a freak.
Oh my goodness.
See you on the other side.
KO!
There's no way you did my goal like that, bro. There's no way. Bro. Oh my god. I knew it was coming. Oh, I still hate to see it, bro. Niggas in the chat saying your goat is washed. No, he's not, bro. It's not fair.
There's a lot to cover here.
Yusuke does not scale. What am I telling y'all? It doesn't scale, bro. This ain't fair, nigga.
Abilities.
They don't scale.
No problem. And resist auras like Taguro's that are similar to Reiatsu. So Ichigo couldn't cheese a win right away.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure, the Spirit Gun could potentially match the Getsuga Tensho, and he had stat-boosting forms like the Mizoku. Ichigo, however, had more varied powers, a better healing factor, greater stamina given his months of Dongai
Literally,
And
training.
bro.
all those swords. He just had way more abilities to play with.
Likewise, speed was a fairly easy call. Yusuke could react to lightning early on, and obviously got much faster over time.
Oh
Looking
my
at the splash
gosh,
from his
bro.
Clash of Yomi, it erupted upwards at 57% the speed of light.
But Ichigo was faster than light from the start, and he's gotten faster too. He couldn't even see Byakuya at first, but blitzed him in the rematch.
Right?
He's got
Oh, hold on. Jello LOL with the $5 dono. Zeph, when you have the time, you should check out the comic that made Spider-Man issue 637, where Spider-Man rips off Kraven's wife's face. God damn, nigga, what? When did he do that? What the freak? I'm about to write that one down. What? I didn't even know he did that. Ripped off Kraven's face. Say you swear. Say you swear.
The Soul King Shockwave, for example.
It was his wife. Wasn't even him.
At thousands of times light speed, and Ichigo reacted to attacks from Soul King Yuhabak that utilized the same power. So Ichigo takes speed. But Yusuke's
literally Yusuke. Ichigo would. I don't even know if we had to watch this. Ichigo outscales him in every feat, every single stat.
So it's extremely important to examine their tactics and ability to adapt mid-fight.
This is kind of both their things. Ichigo has styled on guys with centuries of training and has over a
It's Ichigo by far. It's Ichigo by far. I love Yusuke. It's Ichigo by far, bro.
Meanwhile, Yusuke was flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with
It's
exceptional
Ichigo by
hand-to-hand.
far.
He's to match Kabano, who mastered every martial art. Ichigo's
I didn't know that.
decent at hand-to-hand, but it's not his go-to in the same way.
So both had their strong suits with advantages on each side.
But Ichigo went against. Ichigo was going up against people that fought for thousands of years, though. Like when they was gassing up Kenpachi been fighting niggas for centuries. It's not. I think it's Ichigo. It's not close. I think it's Ichigo.
Winning factor, which could have superseded all other advantages. Power.
Between Sensui, Genkai, and Enma, Yusuke could definitely destroy the planet. Examining his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring its scale, that's about 4 quadrillion megatons of TNT, which is crazy.
Similarly, mid-series Ichigo could shake Huecomundo, tear through hell, and block attacks that could destroy the soul.
I'm downplaying Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not downplaying it, but it's like I like how Yu Yu Hakusho doesn't scale high. I think it's great for the series. Like you could make Yu Yu Hakusho super long because the characters do not scale so extremely high. I love that. I don't think Yu Yu Hakusho falls to the same like power scaling issues. It does have it, especially in like the Three Kings arc where like dude, S-class demons are all over the place. But like I don't think it's to the point where it's like DB, where it's like, oh, if Goku went Super Saiyan Blue, he should theoretically destroy the planet, but he doesn't because like all this other stuff and this at the third. You know what I'm saying?
Realms, which is
Y'all said don't check Twitter. Dude, if I see anything on Twitter, I'm getting mad. Y'all said don't check Twitter. I'm checking right now.
Pretty close to Yuhabak's threatening 3.
and Yusuke far surpassed Yakumo afterward. The gap between him and Sensui alone was 10 times. So there could be an argument for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly Ichigo's limit.
Fortunately for Ichigo, it's not. Yuhabak was also gonna destroy the
Let me see.
Garganta, which has at least 29 pocket dimensions inside it.
Each containing at least a planet and star, much larger than Yusuke's planet-sized worlds. Plus, Ichigo matched Yuhabak in True Shikai, without his additional boost from Half Hollow and True Bankai.
As always with Death Battle, there's arguments either way. But the way we see it, even being generous with Yusuke's power and conservative with Ichigo's, the gap was just too big, giving Ichigo the final edge. So,
Literally, look at that clean sweep. Look at that clean sweep in stats, bro. Look at that clean sweep. Are you kidding me, bro? Man, no, don't rage bait me, nigga. Don't get me mad, bro. Don't get me mad. I don't even want to see the winner is Ichigo. See, what's the next battle? What is this? Metal Sonic, my nigga? Hold on. My goal? My king? My king? My goal? Whoever Metal Sonic's going against, I tell you right now, I got 10 bans on him. I lost! There's nah, you're holding me. Bro, you're holding me. Nah, there's no way. No, my mama, there's no way. Oh, man, there's no way. I take it back. Yo, I'm take it back. No, that's so unfair, bro. No, I take that back. That's so unfair. Are they gonna use the comics? They hold Sonic characters all the time, bruh. They're not even gonna use the comics, bro. That's not even fair. Nigga, this is not fair, bro. Nigga, this ain't fair, nigga. Bro, are you kidding me? Are you joking me, bro? Metal would win if they used comics. They damn near never do. Every single Sonic Death Battle related thing we've seen, they put some caveat on that damn universe. They're like, oh, we're only gonna use the games. Oh, we're only gonna use comics that relate to the games. Like, they always got a caveat on the nigga, bro. Metal Sonic lost, man. Oh my gosh, bro. I take back my There's no way. There's no way niggas had me say I got 10 bands on Metal Sonic and then they show me Perfect Cell the exact next frame. There's actually no way. I'm broke. Someone clipped that and said I'm broke. I'm broke. I got no funds, nigga. This is so crazy. Y'all saying Cell's not being Neo Metal. What does Neo Metal do to outscale him? Like, is it like Sonic Heroes? Like, what is he? Is he that strong in Sonic Heroes, bro? Game Metal Sonic could even win? Really? Because Cell could destroy a solar system. He fights Super Sonic, which is true. And that was Super Sonic with, like, the 2018 Cavs. He had Knuckles and Tails in, like, literal bubbles. So it was low-key a Super Sonic ISO. How strong is Game Super Sonic? Is even Game Super Sonic from Sonic Heroes and beforehand? Would he be able to fight Cell? And to be fair, Neo Metal Sonic does appear in Shadow Generations as well. Game Sonic comparable to Mario at Sonic Heroes though. Like, Neo Metal Sonic appears in Sonic Heroes, doesn't appear again until Shadow Generations, and even that is from Sonic Heroes. It's not like it's a different version of him. So from Sonic Heroes, how strong is Sonic and how strong is Metal Sonic? We're gonna have to do a little research segment on this one, because I wouldn't even know off dome. I would not know off the dome. But I don't know. I see a DB character and it's like, eesh, yo, Metal Sonic against Cell. I don't know. But he would do crazy though. Like, if y'all remember that Eggman versus Bowser one, Metal Sonic was 2018 LeBron on that squad. I think Metal Sonic would have destroyed like 90% of that army with no items. If no items, I think Metal Sonic sweeps it alone. So it's not like he ain't a bum, but that's Perfect Cell, my nigga. This is the same Perfect Cell that exploded alongside with a planet. One morsel of his cell survived, and he came back stronger, took Goku's powers, instant transmission back, and was on par with SS2 Gohan. Or he states he is. With a Zenkai boost. So, I don't know. We gon' see on this one. I'm about to end the recording. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm also gonna end the stream.